Hello everyone, we're ready for another episode of Valheim today, so we're just going to carry on in the plains, doing lots and lots of farming. So, it might not be the most thrilling episode, but it all needs doing. So, we managed to get everything that we need last time. We've got barley and flax. So we'll load up our world and just start farming basically. Yeah, so with the flax we can now make linen. I don't think we've made any yet. As soon as we do, that should unlock a lot of new armor recipes. So we'll just head down. What have we got on us? Okay, we need to get on top of our food as well, but we can do that while we're farming, that's absolutely fine. We're smelting our black metal, so that's good. Oh, Midsummer crown and Maypole. So yearly they add these when it's summertime. Currently the 6th of June. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's when this was recorded. So I am going to take these with me. Because we're doing a lot of farming, we want to have less stamina used. Okay. Mountain is the one that we go through, even though it's actually the plains, because we moved it and we've not renamed it. Now, before we run down the hill, we want to grab a cultivator. Let's put these on. Wonderful. So we've got loads of Lox, just kind of happily breeding. We've got quite a lot of Lox actually now. And last time we set up a spinning wheel here. So we need our flax to be fully grown to then put it in the spinning wheel. And we need our barley fully grown to put it in our windmill. Do we actually have any processed items in here? Yes, we have 9. Okay. Oh, and that's still going 15. Good. Okay, we should get a lot from that then. Should we do a cull on the Lox? We're going to need our butcher's knife if we do. Let's run back and get the butcher's knife and cull the Lox. Okay, so we know we need all of our crops to grow. So it's going to take roughly 3 days in game. So right, let's grab the black metal that's been smelting, pop it in the chest, reload the furnace, and we're out of coal. So we might have to do a coal run. Okay. We're kind of in that phase of the game where we're just managing all of our resources now. Not massively progressing. But as soon as we've got a load of linen, then we can progress. Right, cloudberries. I love the the gold of the forest. It's not even found in the forest, it's found in the plains. It's nowhere near the forest. It's hardly the gold of the forest. Right, let's get our butcher's knife and cull the Lox. Should we cull the pigs as well? just cull the pigs. Right, anyone that's just called boar, you don't deserve to live. Butter can stay, apple can stay, boar. Butty, boar. There we go. I like to keep a breeding pair +1 as redundancy, so it's a trio. Just swap that back to there and equip that. Right, we need to feed the pigs as well, because we do want them to breed. Do we have raspberries? Yes, 23. That should be enough to get them going, shouldn't it? They're already tame, they're already happy, they just need a bit of food. So the requirements for breeding, they need enough space, and they need to be happy and fed. So, I did not want to throw it down in a single stack. I did it again. That's what I wanted to do. I like to split the stacks. There you go, they're mating already. Lots of love. Okay, let's go and kill some lox and use the cloudberries to feed them. I don't think we've culled any lox yet on this playthrough. So this will be the first ones. I'm going to do the same thing where I keep 3 of them, just for breeding purposes. Oh, we've got some flax growing as well. Lovely. Wow, I can't get up there. Okay. Bit of fall damage, but that's fine. Okay, lox. Takes 3 hits to kill them, because they are very strong. Right, we're going to leave Mr. Happy alone. Who else we got? Cowabunga. Now we want to keep a 3rd, so what should we name him? We've got Mr. Happy, Cowabunga. Just having a thought. I don't know. While I come up with a name, I'll kill a few lox. See if it comes to me. Random, I know, but I've got it. Humphrey. Humphrey the Lox. And before anyone says it is cow related, because you might remember the old milk adverts from like the 70s and 80s. A famous one with Muhammad Ali. He went to drink his milk and it was all gone. And they say, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a Humphrey about. Well, there is our Humphrey. And he's going to drink all your milk. So we have a Humphrey. Right, before I leave their pen, I need to throw down... Oh great, we are being hunted. Is that a wolf pack? Alright, let's eat some food, equip our proper armour. Right, where are the wolves? I believe it's wolves when we're being hunted. There's one. Don't attack that. Right, we need to make sure they're not just destroying workbenches then. Where are the wolves? Is that it? Just one? Where's the others? There's got to be more, surely. Ah, there's one. I think a wolf up there just died. Something from the mist lines killed it. I wonder what. That's fine if they're getting killed in the mistlands. Oh, it's a Deathsquito, of course. Let's get a shield out for that. I thought we sorted out that thing's spawning area. Clearly not. Come on. There we go. I heard something a bit unsavoury up there. I think all of our workbenches are still intact. Just have a quick little check around the rest of the area. I feel like there should be one here. We'll just double check that. No, we're okay there. Okay, good. That's fine. Oh, and we can't carry them because we're full. Let's get rid of the pig lover, for want of a better name. Right, there's a couple more cloudberries. I don't think these are fully grown, no. They're still growing. Yeah, I think we got away with that one pretty well here. So although we've not got walls around it, it's quite well defended because things struggle to spawn here. So they have to spawn quite far away. I was just going to check the windmill. Hey, how's it going, Squishy Squiddy? Ah, of course, I can't carry it. Inventory full. What do we get rid of? Should get rid of some boar meat. Yeah, we'll get the flour. Kind of past boar meat now. Nice. Long day or not too bad? I finished about an hour and a half ago. Ate food, had a shower, and started playing this and streaming. Right, I think we're going to leave the red cap and the tunic in this box, and the cultivator. We're going to take back the butcher's knife with us, and then put all this in chests. Nice. Yeah, it's a pretty good tip, that. Not bad at all. Yeah, especially when you think of how many hours you'd have to work to earn that in wages. Right, we'll put the black metal in there. There we go. Pop that in there. Let's sleep the night as well, just to get all our stuff that's growing to complete a bit sooner. So we're just trying to get some flax to turn into linen, but we need to grow it all first, and it takes about 3 days in game. Right, storage shed, yeah, let's put the things away. So we've got the hides in there. Don't think we've picked up a Lox trophy before, so I can go in there. A food chest up here. Cloudberries in that one. Meat in there. Oh, we've got way too much meat. Do we really need 100 entrails? 101, sorry. We've got quite a lot of flour as well. I think I'll just chuck these down there. Throw some entrails down under the stone oven. I'm sure that'll smell great. Right, what do we want to do next? I think we need some wood to keep our fires going, because they've all gone out. We're actually running a bit low. Maybe we should cut down a few more trees, get some more wood for our box. There we go. So yeah, we're going to need a bit more wood, I think. What can we make? Thistle blood bag and barley flour. Let's try and do some blood puddings. And that can go in that slot there. How many of these can we make? They give a lot of stamina, which is really good, so try and get a few of them. We'll get a stack of 10, why not? Right, thistles can go back, blood bags can go back. What have we got here? Bread dough is 10. Let's do some bread dough. Unless we could do a lox pie. That's more efficient for the barley flour, so let's do lox meat and cloudberries. That's for Lox meat, isn't it? Yep. Right, unbaked Lox pies. We can only make 3 of them. That's fine. Let's sit down in front of our stone oven and pop our pies in there. Now with the stone oven you can just walk away and it will close the lid, or you can just sit in front of it. It doesn't affect cooking time, so might as well sit here and wait, and then you can see when it's cooked. If you overcook it, it turns into coal and you don't want that, especially with the amount of resources we put into making those. Just wait for the sound to ping. Eventually. There we go. Lox meat pies. We have 3 of those. So they give us 24 stamina and 75 health. So it's the opposite of a blood pudding, essentially. So if you combine them, you get 100 of each, which is fantastic. So they're good foods to have, and then we want a third food. It's kind of in the middle. Hey, Wobbly Mart. Yes, I do. You want some? I'll give it you. How's your day been out in the woods? So what is the third food that we want instead of sausages? Because we're kind of moved past sausages now. Wolf Skewer wouldn't be a bad shout. That would use up our wolf meat that we keep getting. Don't mind the pigs squealing in the background either. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Wolf Skewers. So, wolf meat, mushroom, onion. Do we have those? Okay, we've got mushroom. We've definitely got wolf meat. So the thing that we're missing is onions. Okay, but that is fine because we're growing onions. Right, let's combine those stacks and put them in there. Let's put that in there for now. Put that one in there. Right, let's go and pick our onions. And of course we're going to replant a load as well. Yeah, we should have inventory space. Let's just make sure that we do pick up the things we actually want to pick up. Right, let's grab all of these lovely onions that we've been growing, and then we can cook with them. And we've got enough onion seeds to just replant all of those. And we'll get the turnips and carrots as well while we're here, because we've got plenty of seeds of those too. Good to hear. I'm not in the woods in Valheim today. I'm farming. We killed some pigs earlier. They're breeding again. You might have just seen the love hearts coming off them. They love each other. How sweet. Killed some lox as well. Doing a bit of cooking. And then hopefully all of our flax will be fully grown and we can start making some linen to upgrade our armour. That's the goal, to get linen. Oh look, a dandelion. Must be the last of the season. Right, let's replant all of these. So we're going to use our onion seeds to plant onions. About there on the spacing. If you put them too close to each other, they won't grow. I'll say that they need more room. If you're ever curious about how to figure out the spacing for these, what you can do is get the wood floor one by one, and if you can fit that between them, you've got the spacing right. That's always a good guide for how much space they need. Eventually, after playing it a lot, you'll kind of know that just from looking at it. You'll be able to judge it. And then if you played it far too much like I have, you can do this. And it spaces it out pretty much. That's about right. Should we just do this as all onions? What do we think? Lots of onions. Why not? Okay, let's put the seeds back and pick these ones up. There we go, we've got a field full of onions. So we've got 100 each of carrots and turnips, 48 still of onions. Wow. Okay. But we should be able to make our wolf skewers now. There we go, wolf skewer. Uses up quite a lot of mushrooms actually. I wonder if it's worth doing a mushroom run. Possibly. Well, we made 15, so that's more than we got out of the Lox meat pies. We need to put the turnips away as well. Wow, we've got 100 turnips. We're not using turnips really, are we? I wish I could use the yellow mushrooms. But you can't use them. You can only use the red ones. For this dish, at least. Right, let's take the necktail out of that. Let's put the sausages in. Yeah, we're kind of overflowing a bit on these food chests, but it's not the kinds of foods that we actually want, which is a bit annoying. What I could do, I could just put that in there and put some more chests up here. That one can't go in because of the pots and pans, great. Oh, but we could put it there, of course. Fine, that'll do. Can we position that a bit so there's a little gap? Yeah, there we go. Right, now we can keep our food organised and have this as just potions and honey. Right, where's the lox meat gone? There. I'll take the cloudberries and onions as well and put them in there. Then I can fit those in. Why have we got 32 dandelions? Wow. Okay, that's our food sorted. So now we want to get some more lox meat pies ideally, but we need more flour to do that. And that requires farming, which we are doing, so that's fine. Let's go and cut some more wood. Quite a few trees gone here, we might as well take the stumps away. Just tidy it up a little. I thought that might bring that tree down. Lovely. Run away. Yeah, we're good. That was like the old Crash Bandicoot games then, when you have the stuff chasing you. Ooh, mushroom. Let's grab that. And just keep getting wood. No unwanted visitors, thank you. How are we doing for carry weight? Yeah, we've still got loads. Might as well stock up on wood. We're going to be using a lot of it. Eventually. Can never have too much wood. I think wood is possibly the most important resource in this game, because without it you can't even make any chests. It's kind of a resource that you never progress away from. Like, yeah, there's other types of wood, but you still always need the base kind. Can't really say that about other resources. I think once we've slept through the night, our flax should be fully grown and ready to be picked. So let's head back and do that. We've got a fair bit of wood that we can put in our storage chest now. I'll grab the resin as well. Oh, hello. Goodbye. We don't like greylings on our front lawn. Get rid of them. Right, wood. In that chest, thank you. Resin. Next one, feather. Right, that should give us plenty of wood now for a bit. Day 144. Certainly getting through them. Right, let's pick some honey, just for if we need any meads brewing at any point. Kind of turned our hives into a little jumping puzzle here as well. There we go. Made a game within a game there. Little platformer. Did one go down there? It did, didn't it? There we go. Right. Add the honey into that. Did we use all of our mushrooms? No, there we go. I got a bit confused then. I kind of want to move these boxes about a bit. Like, we've got meats there. They're kind of cooked meats. Blood bag can go in there, thank you. They're not cooked. There we go. Yeah, we've still got some old foods that we could use up as well. Right, the necktail can go in there. Do you ever have the... No, okay, that's fine. And then this is kind of our higher level foods that we're using. Cool. Right, let's go and check. Oh, we've got all this honey that we didn't pick up. Let's grab all that. I thought we were a little short. Oh, one down here as well. Thank you. Don't get stuck. There we are. That's better. Right, let's just stay inside here, go downstairs, through the portal. Let's go and check on our flax, see if it's finished growing or not. It's snowy, but that's because it's mountain. As soon as we're into the plains, we should be able to see. Is it just the one? Nope, it just pinged. There we go. Why is it still snowing? There we are. Okay. Right, let's sort the barley out first. I think we've still got some that's not finished growing quite yet, like that one and that one. Well, that's fine. Interesting when we planted them all at the same time. A little bit weird. Oh, that one just finished. Which means that one should finish in a second. Okay, while we wait for it, let's grab our flax. Interesting, none of it grew here. I like how it tries to stay standing and sometimes it falls over, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, is that finished now? Yes, there we go. Right, we are going to plant barley down here. So we don't need seeds for these, we can just replant them as they are. But we still get the tripling effect. So for each one we plant, 3 of them grow. So we should still have loads in our inventory when we've replanted. Space them out nicely. There we are. And we'll do the same with the flax. And then whatever's left in our inventory, we can process it all. That doesn't look cultivated. Apparently it is. Okay. I want to try and grow a lot of flax because we're going to need it for the armour. Flax is a funny one because once you've got the armour fully upgraded, you pretty much don't need flax at all. No, it didn't grow in this end bit, so I'm not going to bother planting there. So we have only 7 flax and 49 barley, so we've probably grown our flax a little bit more tightly now. We'll see how that goes if we get a higher yield next time. But we can add 7 flax to our spinning wheel. I love how it's automated, you don't have to stand and actually spin it yourself. That'd be horrible having to crank it around. So I'll just wait for one to pop out and then we can learn some recipes. There we go. So yeah, a few weapons, a few bits of armour, a few other things. And we'll put our barley in our windmill and turn it into flour. Perfect. That can just churn away. So yeah, we didn't get as much flax as I wanted, but it's a start. So we're going to have 7 linen total. So we'll just kind of stand here while it's doing that. And we'll equip our other armour again, just in case there's a base invasion or raid or anything like that. So we've got 4, there's 3 left in there. So when we've got all 7, we'll go back across to our main base and see if we can make anything. Because we've got plenty of black metal smelted. So it might be that we can make a new weapon if we can't do any armour. Takes a while to process it. So just one more and then we'll head back. We don't have any cloudberries on us, so we can't feed the Lox anything. If I just check that. There we go. Will we get up the hill? Just recover our stamina there. Now we can go up. There we are. How's our cultivator doing? Okay, not too bad. We don't have to repair it just yet. Still pretty good durability. Oops. I wanted to go up the stairs, not through the portal. Oh dear. Okay. That's the design flaw of our portal room. We need to move the stairs a bit, or just move the portal somewhere else. I do have a plan for that though. And no, I'm not going to share what it is yet. It's a secret. Secret plan. Let's put flour in there and let's take our linen thread away with us and see what we can make. Oh, do a repair first. Okay, padded cuirass. We need 20. Wow. And iron. Interesting. It's not black metal or silver. So that's actually a step down from the wolf hide chest piece. But that's 20 armour, whereas the Cuirass is 26. You do lose frost resistance, but we're not going to deal with frost enemies in the plains now, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, at gear. Yes, we could make one of those. We've got 5 linen threads needed. Okay. But I do think we need to upgrade our axe first. We're still on a bronze axe. We never even went to iron or silver, so if we want to be cutting down trees, yeah, I think maybe the axe. What else have we got? Helmet needs 15, okay. There's a knife, so we could do a knife. Porcupine needs 10. Interesting. We've already done a black metal shield, we don't have to worry about a shield. Yeah, I think maybe the axe. So 6 fine wood. We've only got 3. That's typical. Right, let's go and get some fine wood. Again. Any fine wood trees? I think... Is that one there? Yep, that's one there. That should cover us. Come close. Come close. There we go. Might as well kill him whilst chopping the tree down. Let's be efficient about this. Didn't want to catch for rock. There we go. Should we do the stump as well? There's a couple more fine wood trees over that direction as well. How much did we get for that? 9. Let's cut those. Just so we've got some to go into our box. Didn't reach that one, no, and again, right, overhead shot, there we go. If you can't reach it because of a hitbox, do the middle mouse click. Off you go, thank you. And we'll get these 2 trees, and then head back. Push there. What do you want? Again, the hitbox is against us there, so we'll do that. Just roll it uphill a bit. There we go. Right, that should do us for a while. I can see there's a few more trees as well, so... Okay, not a bad direction to go in. And I think... No, we're okay. I was going to say our fire's run out because there was no smoke coming out, but there is now. Maybe the render distance. Okay, normal wood in that. Resin. Seeds. We ought to plant these at some point. I think I've said it so much now. And still not got around to doing it. Oh, it's nearly night time, so let's sleep just to get our flax growing a bit faster. Because I want to do a second harvest of that. Right, so we need 20 black metal. We definitely have 20 black metal. I think we've got more black metal than Norway in this box. Right, let's make the black metal axe to replace the bronze axe. There we go. We finally have a decent axe. It's funny as well because the pickaxe hasn't had an upgrade for a while. Iron is still the best that there is. You never get a silver pickaxe. And we haven't got a black metal pickaxe yet. So, yeah. I say yet because I think we've just not unlocked the crafting recipe for it. I seem to remember there being one. It's been a while though. So let's take our bronze axe and put it in here. What else have we got on ours? Oh, we want to put the fine wood away. We don't want to carry that around. Where should we keep our linen? I'm inclined to put it in boss for now. It's an empty box. We're not going to fill it. Let's put it in there. Let's do not that one, that one. A repair. There we go. Alright, we're kind of at the point now where we just need to skip a few days ahead for all of our flax to grow. Which is a bit irritating. Not really a right lot we can do right now while we're waiting for the flax. I guess we could brew some more healing mead. So let's see if we've got all of the ingredients to do that. Right, so we want a medium healing mead. Medium healing, here we go. So we know we've got the dandelions, we just picked up the honey, we should have the blood bags. Question is, do we have the raspberries? It looks like we don't have a single raspberry. So, luckily, raspberries and mushrooms we have marked around us. Yeah, let's do a circuit of this and just gather them all. We'll go out to this point first. Oh dear. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that the FPS has gotten worse on this game recently, since the Ashlands come out. I'm sure they're going to fix that. I know they've been doing a lot of small updates lately. Little hot fixes and patches. So it's probably on their list to sort. Down the hill you go, Greyling. Right, here are the raspberries. So we're just going to do a circuit of all the ones we've marked on the map around our house. Careful not to destroy a raspberry bush. There we go. Apparently there's some more here. Yep, there we go. So we're going to need healing meads for boss fights and things. So we might as well stock up. The other thing that we're going to need is barley wine, which gives you fire resistance. And the boss in the plains, Yagluf, does a lot of fire-based attacks. So we will be brewing barley wine, just for fire resistance. Interesting, these haven't regrown. That one just appeared. Wow, okay, they literally just respawned. So I don't know how long it was since our last circuit, but that was the perfect time. These ones haven't respawned yet. Oh, sod, get here. There we go. And now they're respawning. Yep. So we might see that a little bit with a few of these bushes. Oh, I'm glad these respawned. There's a lot here. Let's zoom it in a bit. The trees are getting in the way. Missed one over here. There we go. Alright, next. Should we go out to this one? I don't think we've gone to that one for a while. And the rain is stopping. Finally. Quite a lot of neck here. That's why I marked pond and pond, because we did have a need for neck at the very start of the game, for the necktails. Not so much now. Spotted some more raspberries here. I'll grab those en route. Only 4 of them. Better than nothing though. Right, mushrooms, okay. There we are. What else should we have here? Raspberries. And there they are. Right, we'll grab the raspberries over here. Just kind of restocking on resources. Wasting a bit of time as well, if I'm completely honest, just to get the days to pass by so we grow some more flax. Did we already visit this one? No, we did not. Okay. Couple of neck here. Might as well kill them for the tails. I always think the neck sound a little bit like Predator. Just little noises that they make. What's a pig doing running around up there? Oh, it's Apple. That's the one that got away. What are you doing out here? Okay, we found Apple. Now we don't have our butcher's knife on us. But what you can do, just come up here, turn on friendly fire, and that should allow you to kill them without a butcher's knife. And then I can't turn it off at the moment, but now I can. There we go. So you can't do it immediately, you have to be out of combat for so many seconds. And then it resets. Alright, let's carry on. We got the mushroom here. Did we get the raspberries? I don't think we did. There we go. Right, let's go up this hill because we've marked something at the top of it. And it's mushrooms. Let's do this marker for raspberries. And then come down to this one. More mushrooms. And now we'll go along. Their attacks are quite slow, so you can usually hit them before they hit you, even if you start your swing after them. Alright, let's head down this way. What have we got down here? More mushrooms, great. And just carry on up here. Raspberries. Right, we'll do this as a final marker and then head back. These trees are really in the way here. It's all coming from this one. Let's cut this one down. I'll get the shield as well so we can push it the direction we want. Like so. That way we protect the raspberry bushes so they don't get destroyed. Nice bit of fine wood and normal wood there. Right, we should be able to see a bit more now. Wow, there's a lot of raspberries here. Great. Right, let's head back. We've gathered 82 raspberries and 36 mushrooms. That should be enough for a while. Is this a named pig? No, it's a wild boar. Okay. We had a red health bar as well, not green, so we know it wasn't tamed. And I think that's pretty much sunset as well. So it's perfect for using up a day in-game. We may as well grab these raspberries as well. Why not? I don't know if that picked up or not. That one definitely did. There we are. Home sweet home. Alright, let's see if we can do a sleep. Yes. Okay, we should now be able to make the health meads. So let's do a few of those. Ah, fire's gone out, of course it has. Right, medium healing, honey, blood bag, dandelion. It's going to tell me I don't have room in the inventory if I do that, so let's put our mushrooms away in here. And a necktail. And a boar meat. There we go. Now we've got some space. That should be enough. Because that uses up all of our honey. There we go. Right, we don't have any room for the raspberries there, so we'll put them in this top chest. Blood bags can go in there. Dandelions we are keeping with our meads because that's all we use them for. And we'll put the rest in our storage shed. There we go. Oh, I'm not leaving him at the door, no way. You can go. There we are. Right, let's have a look at how our flax is doing. It's been a few in-game days. Right, we'll grab these just in case it's ready. Okay, it looks like it's blue tops, so it's still growing. Yeah, it's still growing. But that should only need one more day. There's always this one here that doesn't grow. Needs more room, but it's got plenty going all the way around it, so I think under the ground here there must be a massive rock that's preventing growth. That's the only explanation. All the others have grown fine. And all of our flax has grown fine as well, which is really good. Yeah, that's all grown nicely. Okay. Right, let's pop these back in here. It's that point in the game where you're just kind of waiting for crops to finish growing. I reckon one more sleep and it should be done. What can we do in the meantime? There's some more mushrooms here now, so we can just collect those. I don't think we've even got these marked, actually. Let's mark that. Mushrooms, there we go. Okay. No stone oven, we don't want to use you. No. It's so needy. Right, we picked up some resin, so it can go in there. I wonder actually, is it worth... We've got so much resin now. I'm just wondering if we do an obliterator to get rid of our resin. 8 iron, 4 copper, and a thunderstone. Thing is, we need the iron for our padded armour. Okay, we got 3. We're going to need 6 coal. Let's just grab some wood. Let's make 6 coal, put it in the blast furnace. Just get those completed, so all our black metal is smelted. Let's load it in whilst it completes. Onions are looking good actually as well. Are they done? Yes, they are done. Okay, that should be enough to complete this in-game day then. And then hopefully all of our flax is finished growing. So we'll just let this coal complete. One more. There we go. And then that black metal should complete in a second. It usually takes 2 coal to do 1 ore. There we go. And it used it all up. Perfect amount. There we go. Right, let's get our onions. How many did we actually grow here? It's going to be a lot. $76 onions. That is a lot of onions. Do we really need more? Might just leave it unplanted for a bit. To be honest, I think we've got enough. Carrots and turnips we're not really using at the moment. We've got a lot in our chests. This fills us up on onions as well to use in our cooking. Because yeah. We've got plenty of turnips. Now we've got a lot of onion as well. I might move the ones that we actually grow into this one, and then the ones that we pick into this one. I think that makes a bit more sense. And then we'll kind of organise by type. There we are. Nicely organised. That's still fermenting. Where's the sun? Kind of behind the clouds, so we can't see how low it is. I want to try and do a sleep, see if we can finish this day and then go and get the flax. Yes, we are able to, even though it's daylight. And we have a dream. Okay, day 147. Let's see if our flax is finally ready. I hope so. If it's not, I'll be slightly annoyed. I think it is. I think it just turned just then as we came down the hill. Yeah, amazing. Doesn't use stamina to pick it up, only to plant it. Oh, it's not actually tripling with the flax, it's only doubling. Okay. I thought it was tripling, but clearly not. Okay, we have 74 flax. We're of course going to replant a lot of this. I think we can kind of space it a bit more though now. We want to get to the point where we're actually processing more than we're growing, because that's quite a surplus. That'll do. Right, we've got 40. So we planted, what, 34? So, yeah. And 40 is the perfect number for the spinning wheel. There we go. What's this down here? Boar meat. Oh yeah, we threw it out, didn't we? 0.6, 0.6. Why is that one healing? How did Cowabunga take damage? And why is there wood there? That's meant to be a workbench. A Deathsquito got in. Where on earth did the Deathsquito come from, though? We're still workbenches out here. Okay. That's a worry. Well, well done for killing it. Mr. Happy is also healing. I reckon it did a ground slam to kill the Deathsquito and it destroyed the workbench in the process. And then if it's half damage, that's just from the rain. So that's fine. We'd expect that. What do you want? You gonna help me up, are you? Thank you. Oh, we ran out of stamina. There we go. Only just. Right, let's collect our barley flour. So we've got a nice 49 flour there. Right, and let's harvest our barley now. So yeah, this spot is getting on my nerves a bit. So what I'm going to do is just dig down, just verify my thinking there. There we go. Big old rock in the way. Okay. Right, that should grow correctly now if we plant there again. So yeah, essentially the roots were too close to a solid object, so it was saying it needs more room to grow. Because it was within about 1 by 1. So if you use that as a basis for how far to space them out, but then if you also turned it instead of like that, turned it like that, it needs that level of depth as well. And then we can refill our windmill back up. 28 barley that we can turn into flour. We're not going to pick up our linen just yet because we don't have the inventory for it. There we are. And now we have the space. Well, we only got 9, so that's going to take a while. I wonder if we can actually... is it too early to sleep? Oh wow. Oh wow, thank you very much. I absolutely despise Deathsquitos for that exact reason. Wonderful. Right, okay, let's see how it is. We are going to need to eat some food so we've got some health, because that thing's going to attack us straight away while we're putting our armour on. So we are guaranteed to take a hit or two. Cooked food box, here we are. Right. Health, health. $35, $45. Dear stew, there we go. Make sure our rested bonus is nice and big. and we'll regen our health while we're sat down. One more tick. There we are. 169 health. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 20 wood with me. Okay. Right, let's go get this little bugger. Horrible little thing. I'm going to pop bone mass. Items recovered. Can't do anything about him until we're able to block. Now we need a level place because of a hitbox. Not quite as level as I'd want, but level enough. There we go. Okay, that's him dealt with. Now the question is, where did he spawn? And this is why I grabbed the wood. So, we're going to put these in anyway, we'll take the wood. Now, we are going to build a workbench to prevent his spawn. Here it is, exactly here. So the only point he could potentially spawn, and he did. Spiteful little sod. Right, crafting workbench. In you go. Right, that prevents that Deathsquito spawning. I think we're good there. I think that's fine. Typical, you just give them a tiny little bit of land and they'll take it. They'll be like, yep, I'll spawn here. I'll kill you in one hit. Yeah, cool. Okay. While we were doing all that, I wonder if more linen is processed. And obviously it has, but how much? 9, okay. So still 21 to go. But we now have 19. Oh, just one more and we can make some armour. I'll wait for the one. So it'll just be annoying if we only need one. There we go, 20. Alright, up we go. Okay, we should be definitely safe from Deathsquitos there now. Right, what did we need for an armour piece? Let's have a look. So legs give us 26, 26. 26, 26, okay. So it'll be the same, but we've got upgrade potential. We need 10 iron for each. Okay. How much iron do we actually have? 1. Right. We're going to need a trip to the swamps, aren't we? Which is fine, because we've replanted all of our flax, so by the time we get back we should have even more to process into linen. We've got quite a lot of flour now, so this is good. Wait, I'm using the boss box for the linen, aren't I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can do some more Lox meat pies. Oh, these are finished. Wonderful, we've got some more healing meads. Great. So this slot will be replaced with barley wine for fire resistance. No stone oven, not yet. In a minute. Okay, so it's just raw barley and cloudberries. So we need to remember that not to process all of our barley. We need to keep some back for the wine. And let's have a look. Lox pie. So we've got plenty of flour, we need cloudberries and lox meat. We might be short on cloudberries. We can only make 3 of these. Alright, we can put those in, but there's no wood in there, so it's not going to cook. So we can load up the oven, but it's not on. Where do we want the cloudberries? We had them in there previously, didn't we? We'll keep them in there. Wow, that's a lot of flour. So, we need some wood for our fire. We don't need much. That's probably too much anyway. 1 would probably do. The reason I'm not keeping it fully stocked all the time is because it burns through wood really quick, the stone oven. Like, it burns through it a lot quicker than a fire. Let's just add 1 for now and see if that's long enough to cook. I think it might be. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Great, so we've got 6 pies now. That's pretty good. So yeah, that wood. Yeah, you only need 1 wood per 4 that you're cooking. There's no need to keep it fully loaded with wood though, it's a bit of a waste. Whereas down here, where it's underneath our bed, it's worth keeping it stocked. Because you need a fire for the rested bonus and to sleep. So let's chuck that in there. Now, out of interest, for wolf fur cape, it's only armor 2. The linen cape, armor 1. But you can colour it whatever colour you like. but it's not resistant to frost, whereas the Lox cape is. So although the linen cape looks very nice, from a stats point of view, it's not as good. However, the durability is much higher, so it's less likely to get damaged and break and unequip. Yeah, linen cape's the highest. Lox cape is still higher than the wolf fur. So Lox cape might be worth making. But it doesn't give any armour benefit, so... Oh wow, 10 dandelion for that. Oh, let's do that. We'll sleep the night first. Let's make a Midsummer's crown. Right, let's get our dandelions. 10 of them. It's quite a good way of using these up, actually. Midsummer crown. There we go. Lovely. Let's see how it looks. Oh, beautiful. How lovely. And it gives you 1 armour as well. Can you upgrade it? No, you can't upgrade it. It's just cosmetic. Whereas the helmet gives us 26 armour, so we'll stick with a helmet, but that's a nice item to have. Let's put it in this box. Yeah. Right, we slept the night, which means all of our linen should have finished processing. So let's go and collect that. We'll see if the barley is processed as well into flour. Although that's a bit more weather dependent on the wind. Okay, the linen's finished, so that's good. And we'll check our windmill. How are we doing here? Was that everything? Yep, that was everything, great. Got a few locks now, so they've been breeding, that's good. And the crops are all just kind of growing again, so we'll leave them to grow. Right, we'll take all this back. Nearly went through the portal again then. Luckily didn't though. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of this now. Didn't pick up any cloudberries while I was there. Should have probably done that. We can grab some next time we get the barley though. Okay, so we've got a good amount of linen thread now, so we should be able to make 2 pieces of armour once we have the iron. It's kind of getting on my nerves that we don't have a black metal pickaxe, so Not too sure why we don't have that recipe unlocked. There isn't workbench upgrades, is there? Let's have a look. So forge level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Forge level 7. Okay. Workbench 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Workbench is at 5. Okay. So we'll just kind of scroll through, make sure we're not missing anything. Maybe a component piece. Oh cool, we can do a Lox Saddle now as well. So you use that on a Lox and then you can ride it. Horn of Celebration, 1 year since we arrived. It's been a bit longer than a year now. Let's just check down these. Yeah, no black metal pickaxe. Why is that? What are we missing? There's got to be something. Oh nice, we can do a treasure chest. Of course we got a bit of tar as well, so we can do shingle pieces and darkwood pieces, which look very nice. Black metal chest as well, they're pretty good. They can hold a lot more in them. Straw, that's new. I've not seen that before. Barley and flax to make straw. Yeah, that's a new item. Ah, we can build a Maypole. That might be worth doing because that increases comfort. So does a hot tub. Right. Dandelion and thistle. Let's do that. Because you can only build it during Midsummer. Thistle. There we go. What was it? 10 wood. So yeah, in the summer you can do the Maypole, and in the winter you can do a Christmas tree with presents around it. We want it close to where we sleep, so that we get the comfort benefit. I wonder if we just kind of put it on top of there. Or we could attach it to the side. We could have it on the side of the house, couldn't we? Then we're guaranteed the comfort bonus. There we go. Comfort 14 now, so that did go up by 1. Do a little repair. Why are we not wearing the belt? There we go. You feel stronger. Can't sleep at this time. Okay. Cool. Right, so I think that's probably a good place to stop, because next time we can go to a swamp, get loads of iron, and craft all the armour. So this was kind of the boring home maintenance and farming sort of episode, and then next time we can actually craft some armour and go into some combat. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.